Continuando da onde paramos raposas e magos, vamos fazer o teste de personagens do banner e partir para o ritual de lanternas. Espero que gostem do vídeo, se inscreva no canal e ative o sininho de notificação para mais vídeos e futuras lives. Deixe seu like e comente o que estão achando, não deixe de me seguir também nas outras redes sociais, links na descrição e bora lá raposas e magos. Acelerei o vídeo para não ficar tão longo o teste de personagens.
Que dor de cabeça. O que devo fazer? O que você está fazendo? Estou praticando para as provas dos Cavaleiros de Favones. Mas eu não sou tão forte quanto a Jean. Creio que seja melhor me concentrar nas técnicas em vez da força. Por exemplo, eu estava pensando como eu deveria quebrar todos esses manequins de madeira com um golpe só. Se você tiver com tempo, venha pensar comigo. Deixe-me pensar. Claro, vá com calma. Não é como se esses espantalhos fossem fugir sozinhos. Nem a minha vida vai para algum lugar enquanto estiver presa resolvendo isso. Se eu tivesse uma arma maior ou com habilidades elementares fortes como a Jean, quebraria todos esses postes de madeira facilmente.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once? So that's how to do it. I'm impressed.
Consegui. Nunca nem pensei em tentar isso. Obrigada. Eu vou tentar agora.
Oh, it seems I can't do it.
Vamos pra Lio e participador, festival das Lanternas. Mas eu falei que eu liguei o controle e eu achei. Aí eu falando, não falando. Mas isso nunca ia. Então vamos lá. Vou acompanhar essa vida das sociais. Das sociais, não tem diferença. É o mesmo jogo. Está ali no racha do criador. Ai, chegou. Eu vou com ela, falando Lanternas.
Coaching! And Charlotte! Paimon never thought she'd see you two together.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Keking. A Keking dos Kichuns de Lui, ela é uma trabalhadora, diligente, que é extremamente capaz. Embora já tenha desconsiderado os deuses, conforme ela se envolveu mais nos assuntos de Lui, ela também se tornou profundamente ciente de como Hexlaps trabalhou em não-dominação por mais de milênios. Talvez porque ela aspire ser um modelo para as pessoas, ela sempre se impõe os mais altos padrões, trabalhando mais duro do que a maioria. Ao mesmo tempo, ela não pode tolerar qualquer forma de ócio ou ineficiência.
purchasing anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And...
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's lantern rite is kites.
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that lantern rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade. So, Ningguang organized a private meeting with Miss Charlotte to ask for her help in fostering cooperation with the right people. In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think? Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
Não é uma má ideia.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble keeping up with demand. We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price. We didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
You see, Miss Kuching, that does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now. But to me, there's so much more than that. Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found." In the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun? Do you know anything like that?
More fun? Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship. My grandfather told me that, back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Boa sorte.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
Tô dentro.
Oh, Paimon was on board the moment you said secret prize.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet! See you then! Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people lurking over there?
É, tô vendo.
Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuchin and Charlotte just now? They seem fishy.
Concordo.
Great, so it wasn't just Paimon. Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin. You go right, Paimon will go left.
Espere, Paimon. O corrupião.
Oh. It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime.
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus. For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess, you're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two...
Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands. We'll go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating a deaf guy.
Preposterous! Utterly preposterous!
Talvez possam provar?
Right! Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
You may recall that in order to preserve the tranquility of one's mountain, one planted karst crawlers around Mount Hulao. In fact, The seeds are one of Streetward Rambler's cultivars. Among all the adepti, her horticultural skill is preeminent. The plant neither wilts nor withers, and its practical use is undeniable. Yet it does require quite the upkeep. After a while, one tires of the effort. Thus, one had no choice but to foray into town to inquire from Streetward Rambler a gentler and more easily managed variety.
On your way, you were accosted by a group of youths, and without revealing your true form, were unable to extricate yourself of their presence. If one's memory serves, Streetward Rambler had to
How did you come into possession of such knowledge?
The young lass, Yao Yao, keeps no secrets from Cloud Retainer.
Alas, one can only let bygones be bygones.
Acho que eles são mesmo os adeptos.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon, sorry for suspecting you. But, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
Considere um elogio a qualidade de seu disfarce.
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just... Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's...
It is but an inevitable eventuality. Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor. With Lantern right near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day she has failed to appear.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid, Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now...
So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Sure, leave it to us. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy Lantern Rite!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? All that trouble and it turned out to be people we knew all along! Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
Ai, Paimon, só tu mesmo pra fazer nós sofrer, né? Aí você é uma vergonha.
Welcome! Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over the different designs?
Woo! A scissor kill swallow! And a butterfly! And oh!
This jade chamber design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past 2 days.
Does it also have a unique meaning?
Of course. The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said to bring riches in the future to those who fly it.
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of kite!
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite-making materials.
Wonderful! I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Well, yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start.
You do seem really pressed for time.
Vamos ajudar.
Oh, wonderful! You will, of course, be compensated for your efforts. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you, scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation, and I'll pay.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Perfect! Gaming is here! Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Yilong Wharf.
Oh, it must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite-making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for...
Huh? You know us?
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts. Oh, and please excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah?
Não precisa agradecer.
So, you here for Lantern Rite?
Yep. It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Yilong Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect. We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time. The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
Order anything?
Paimon, parece já está barbando.
Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends, too. It just shows how close you are. Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you.
Bem-vindas. Gente, não deu pra ler. Entenda, aquele papel foi usado para fazer pipas, correto? Posso sentir uma fortuna festiva para vocês. Espero que meus súbitos convide, não acabe com a diversão. Bem, feliz ritual das lanternas. Dito isso, Paimon não tem certeza se isso conta como convite. Fomos as únicas a virem pra cá? Sim, eu sinto muito por preocupar sua amiga, mas só vocês possuem compatibilidades incríveis com os veios espirituais locais, por isso só pude lhes convidar. Você conhece a gente? Seus nomes foram trazidos até aqui pelos peixes que nadam. Eu há muito tempo antecipo sua visita. Chique. É uma pena que agora não seja muito conveniente, senão eu teria convidado vocês para um banquete de degustação de chá. Falando nisso, me desculpe, mas eu tenho um pedido para fazer a vocês. Sim, o que é? Obrigado. Eu suponho que vocês já ouviram falar da vila do chá do Vale Shenhun, chamada Vila Kyokin. Essa terra tem sido famosa por suas fontes frescas e perfumadas desde os tempos antigos. O povo é de caráter gentil e os seixos pristinam em seus riachos são requintados. Mas, recentemente as águas e o solo do Vale Xingu começaram a mudar, e até o aroma do chá, se isso continuar, a Vila Kyoshin inevitavelmente estará em declínio. Espero que vocês possam resolver a desarmonia do solo e da água em meu nome. Agora os veios de água estão espalhados pelas montanhas e meu poder já não é mais suficiente. Nem é um bom momento para eu me movimentar. Eu devo confiar na bondade e ajuda de vocês. Bem, isso tudo é meio repentino. Embora não sejamos exatamente especialistas, quando se trata de lidar com solo e água, há algum problema que Lumine não consiga resolver com muita violência. Exatamente, como ouvi dizer, vocês são bem diretas. Mas não se preocupe, você tem uma inteligência natural e certamente identificará claramente quaisquer dificuldades que enfrentar. Vocês podem até mesmo fazer sua entrega primeiro. Não há problema. Sim, entendi completamente. Nesse caso, permita-me compartilhar um pouco da força adept que habita no mundo mortal com Lumine, para ajudá-la a atravessar a paisagem e a penetrar a névoa. Sim, é um prazer conhecer vocês. Digo, bem-vindos a esse lugar. Estou tentando dizer bem-vindas ao Vale Shenhun. Estou feliz ritual das lanternas. Feliz ritual das lanternas. Que boas-vindas, o quê? Isso é claramente um sequestro. Me desculpe, mas eu estava bem ansiosa em te conhecer cara a cara. E eu estava esperando que vocês fossem incrivelmente o suficiente de me perdoar por qualquer coisa inadequada. Sim, agora que Lumine foi embutida com minha força adept, as coisas se tornarão muito mais convenientes. Agora, por favor, experimente as maravilhas da força adept. Meu pai eterno. Calma. É muita coisa pra decorar. Eu tava no ritual de lanternas, agora tem que ajudar essa moça. esqueci algo importante. Se vi algo dourado, consegue me ouvir?
Oh, you're back! Jeez, guys, where'd you go? One moment you were there, the next you disappeared. You scared the life out of me.
We're so sorry. We were just, it's kinda hard to explain.
Fair enough. Well, the mountain road is pretty hazardous, and it's easy to get lost in the fog. So from here on out, stay close to me.
Got it! Let's keep going!
Peraí, gente, eu vou colocar o computador pra carregar. Nossa, que lugar lindo! Pronto. Tá, cadê a... tá ali. Cega não. O mundo se abre àqueles que são nobres de coração. Gente, a gente tá na área nova? Não. Peraí. Aqui é... Fontaine. Onde fica a área nova? É aqui? Não, aqui é o... Oasis, Fontaine... Aqui eu já fui... gente, eu não sei onde fica a área nova, mas tudo bem, seguimos em frente.
Ooh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there.
Tá, antes de ir lá, eu só vou fazer um negocinho aqui rapidinho. Pronto, eu voltei. Eu diminui um pouco a intensidade do ventilador. Gente, peraí. Quero ver o que é aquilo.
Nossa, a música daqui é bem tranquilinha. Estamos aqui voltando. Eu sei que eu devia focar no objetivo principal, mas eu sou muito curiosa, gente. Ai. Fiquei presa. Calma. Não, Lumine, não, pera. Gente, corta essa parte, esquece. Olha, eu vou te contar, hein? Tá difícil, hein? Nossa, parece que o meu negócio tá trocado. Será? Não. Eu não mudo os comandos. Direita, esquerda, frente e trás, né? Isso, Lumine. Olha, eu vou te contar, hein? Difícil não, humanamente possível. Tá, eu vou muito cortar essa parte, gente. Eu vou subir com o Caia. Que o Caia é sucesso.
Pronto. Só isso, eu só queria saber o que era isso. Bom, até onde é pra...
Wait! Get behind me. I'll handle this.
Another test subject. Have a little taste. Suffocate. Try.
Was it done?
I got carrots.
É, meu bom. Já tem falado tá ruim.
Alley-oop! Ta! Ta! Ha!
Mas tudo bem.
I got carrots.
Sorry, pal! Ta!
Tem mais?
Another test subject.
Up to it, Manzai! Alley-oop!
Free.
Ta! Cha!
Be gone!
That free. That free.
Congratulations!
Should replace my hammer.
Sorry, pal! Ta! Cha! Congratulations! Ta!
Freeze! Picked
Conseguimos.
the wrong test subject.
Tá bom.
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
Oh, that's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby. Have you ever heard of wushu dancing?
Ouvi sobre isso em algum lugar.
Really? Wushu dancing is famous in Chunyu Vale. Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So, it's not something I do full-time.
Peraí.
Huh? You have 2 jobs? How do you have the energy to do all that?
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
Oh.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
Vamos lá. Mas esse lugar é muito bonito, gente. Caraca. Peraí que eu vi um negócio ali. Mas é só isso mesmo, só ficou doce. Claro que eu vou desviar muito do caminho. Ali de pesca. Ah não, eu peguei o taquete sinistro. Ah não. Tá. Caminho vai em frente e troca algumas palavras com o barqueiro perto das docas. Antes que você se dê conta, ele já chamou todo mundo para subir em uma jangada de bambu.
Finally, we can rest. Ooh, Paimon's shoulders are so stiff. And her
Paimon,
stomach's
você
so
voa.
empty.
Paimon, você voa, você flutua, como você tá com dor nos ombros?
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Essa é
Blue
a...
is just too hilly. Floating up and down so much. Where's Paimon out? Oh, Paimon was finally satisfied and now her poor stomach's empty again.
É isso que eu ia falar
Aw.
agora.
Would you like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from a store.
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
É isso que eu ia falar, gente. A Paimon já falou
Paimon never
que
gets
cansa
too
voar.
full. Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy. And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side.
Gamin parece ser uma pessoa bem gentil. Ele consegue se dar bem com qualquer um. E ele trata todas as pessoas que conhece como um amigo próximo.
That hit the spot. Paimon thought she was going to starve to death for a minute there.
That close of a call, huh? I've been eating winter melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back. Oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter-chatter.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
Hey, Paimon can be in a good mood anytime she wants.
Mas quem não fica de bom humor depois que come, né? Vocês lentamente se perdem na beleza do cenário ao redor. Antes de perceber, você avista o porto de Hilong. Gente, é cada nomezinho complicado de se pronunciar.
Woohoo! We're here!
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim. Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some... Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency.
Altos bugs. Investigar tudo que eu der aqui. Tô pegando uns matos aqui.
Tea eggs and tea cakes, refreshing refreshments.
Ah, é chá, não é mato não. Tô ficando doida. Então você vende coisinha de chá. Aqui mais chá. Trigo de apoio. Que interessante. Só vai mexer tudo ali rapidinho.
Let it rain.
E meus amigos em vida.
Windblade.
Jade cristalino. Vamos ver se ela é rápido. Mesma coisa. Vamos embora. Eu vi um peixinho, que bonitinho. Ó. Vamos tirar ela fora, peraí. Ah, um pouquinho. Da hora isso. Como sabe lá? Esse lugarzinho parece ser bem simpático, né? Só quero achar um TP. Só isso. Tá, eu acho até demais. Queria ver se eu não deixo nenhum baú pra trás. Alguma coisa realmente de valor. Gente do céu, que lugar grande.
Bem, raposas e magos, eu vou ficando por aqui até domingo com mais uma parte de nossas aventuras
Ai,
com a
TP
Lumine
ali.
e a Paimon por este mundo. Até breve.